Every once in a while, something drifts into our solar system that wasn't born here. It doesn't orbit the sun, it doesn't play by the same rules, it just passes through. Right now, that something is 3I Atlas, also known as C2025N1, a comet that came from another star system, a traveler from deep space. It's only the third interstellar object ever discovered. The first was Oumuamua, a strange, tumbling shard that had no visible tail. The second was 2I Borisov, a classic comet that broke apart after passing the sun. And now, we have 3I Atlas, the first one we've been able to study from start to finish. 3I Atlas was discovered on July 1, 2025, by the Atlas telescope in Chile, short for the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. Astronomers first saw it as a faint moving dot, but its orbit quickly revealed something unusual. It wasn't looping around the sun, it was on a hyperbolic path, moving too fast to ever return. That's how they knew. This object wasn't from around here. It came from the stars. It entered our solar system from the direction of Sagittarius, flying on a steep retrograde orbit, nearly opposite to the planet's motion. At its closest, it passed 1.36 AU from the Sun and 1.8 AU from Earth. No danger, just a rare encounter. Initially, scientists thought it might be a silent rock, like Oumuamua. But it surprised them. Even beyond Jupiter's orbit, 3I Atlas started to glow. Gas and dust streamed out, forming a visible coma. Rotating every 16 hours, it was already venting material far from the sun. Telescopes around the world, and even a few orbiting Mars, turned to watch. The Hubble Space Telescope caught detailed images of its fuzzy coma. The James Webb Space Telescope pointed its infrared eyes toward it, and the Very Large Telescope in Chile examined its light to see what it was made of. And that's where things got really interesting. Webb found that the comet's gas cloud was filled with carbon dioxide, far more than we usually see. The ratio of CO2 to water vapor was almost 8:1, one of the highest ever measured. That means 3I Atlas likely formed in a very cold region of its home system. A place where CO2 could freeze solid and stay that way for billions of years. Scientists also detected nickel vapor, which is even stranger. Nickel usually appears only when comets get extremely close to the sun, but 3I Atlas was releasing it while still far out. That suggests it contains unusual compounds, maybe metal-rich ices, that break down even at low temperatures. So this little comet isn't just a piece of ice and dust, it's a chemical time capsule, frozen material from another solar system, carried across the galaxy, now giving us a glimpse of what other worlds might be made of. Now, for those thinking ahead to space mining, 3I Atlas is an intriguing case study. It's full of carbon, water, and metals, the same ingredients future space industries will need. If objects like this are common, the galaxy might be scattered with usable resources. CO2 and water can become rocket fuel and oxygen. Nickel and metal-rich dust could support in-space manufacturing, and its organic molecules might even hold clues to how life's chemistry begins. 3I Atlas won't be mined, of course. It's moving far too fast, but it shows what's out there. Each new interstellar comet is a sample delivery from another solar system, a free shipment of cosmic material passing through our front yard. Meanwhile, scientists are using every instrument they have to study it. NASA, ESA, and observatories around the world are sharing data. And missions at Mars and Jupiter are watching as it passes by from different angles. Every piece of light it reflects tells us something new, about its rotation, its chemistry, its origins. At its peak, it traveled at nearly 70 kilometers per second. That's about 250,000 kilometers per hour. That's fast enough to cross the entire distance between Earth and the Moon in just 6 hours. Soon it'll vanish into the dark, and the only traces left will be in our data, and maybe a bit of dust scattered along its path. But before it goes, it leaves us with a powerful reminder. Our solar system isn't isolated. Objects from other stars are out there, wandering between worlds, carrying stories of how planets form and evolve across the galaxy. 3I Atlas is just one messenger, but it's proof that we're part of something much larger. It tells us that the ingredients of worlds, and maybe even of life, aren't unique to us. They're shared, scattered, and still traveling between stars. So as this little comet fades back into the darkness, it leaves behind more than just data. It leaves a hint that maybe someday we'll catch one and truly touch material from another sun. Interested in more space news? Subscribe to our channel and like and share this video for more to come.